So for today, we are going to be, it's kind of like distributing, like we just did it in our warm-up here, but instead of doing just a single term, like we just had a 3x on the outside, today we're going to look at when we have parentheses, two sets of parentheses together. So make sure you're following along, taking your notes, headphones out, Caleb. Everyone do. No, keep going. Hey. All right, so we're going to multiply these two parentheses together. I have parenthesis 2x to the 3, and then parentheses 5x minus 2. So we can't quite distribute them. We got to do a little bit something else first. Now we're going to use what's called the FOIL method. And FOIL is an acronym. It stands for first,
over, no, outside,
outside,
inside,
inside,
left,
and
last.
nice try. So it stands for first, outside, inside, last. And what this does is it tells us what to multiply together.
Does it?
It does. So first, outside, inside, last, our FOIL method. So when I talk about first, I'm going to multiply the first thing in each parentheses together. Because what we're doing is we're going to multiply these together kind of like distributing,
So
except
10x,
when we have two parentheses, it's going to be a little different.
10x plus 5.
Hang on. Hold it. So we're going to go 2x times 5x. And we're going to multiply these together. Almost.
10x squared.
2 times 5 is 10, right? What's x times x?
Let's get it.
X squared.
Let's get it.
Remember, x times x, that's x1, x1. 1 plus 1 is 2, it's 10x squared. So I multiplied my first together.
You can do math, but you can't.
And then I'm going to multiply my outsides together. Tyler, headphones off.
You're off.
Hang on.
Nerd. Really exposed.
Nerd. Alright.
Nerd.
You do. Or 4, whatever. Okay.
It's okay,
We did first, then we're doing outside. My outside are my two outside things. So I'm going to go 2x
Don't never try to attack the king.
times, and we got to be careful. Because my outside number here, it's not just 2, it is negative 2. I got to remember that's a negative. So I'm going to go 2x times negative 2. Which 2x times negative 2 is negative 4. I just put my x there. Go negative 4 is.
Okay. Okay.
For my inside, those are the two middle ones. I'm going to go 3 times 5x, which is 3 times 5 is 15. I just put my x there. And then the last are the last two things in each parenthesis. So I'm going to go 3 times negative 2, which is just negative 6. Okay, we've done most of the work with these. And as you guys do these a bunch, if you don't even want to write like the 2x1 times 5x1, if you're just going to write, oh, that's 10x squared, that's fine. I'm going to write them all for right now because we're just not starting. But eventually you'll get good enough at these where you can just kind of look at them and write your answer, which is fine. So we are almost done, but my answer is going to look kind of like on my warm-up, how it's a big, long polynomial. That's what my answer needs to look like. So I have to take these individual pieces and I got to put them back together. But there's one thing I have to do first. I'm going to combine my like terms because I can put together the negative 4x and a 15x, right? Because they're both x's.
Be 11x.
It would be 11x. I go negative 4x plus 15x is 11x. So I'm going to combine these two middle ones. They're usually the two middle, but not always. Sometimes the book's kind of sneaky, but they're usually the middle. So when I put these together, I'm just going to go down my list here, and I'm just going to write them all together in one polynomial. I have 10x squared. And then, because this is a positive 11x, I'm going to go plus 11x. And then, because this is a negative 6, I'm going to go minus 6. And that's it. It's not too bad. You got to make sure you remember your acronym, your FOIL, what each thing stands for. First, outside, inside, last. And then you don't forget to combine like terms, and just put them together. So we're going to do one more, and then we're going to do a couple random ones, and that's it. It's a pretty short lesson today.
Okay.
No, man.
He color coded them.
I did.
Okay.
I did color code them. So first is in the red, outside in the blue, inside green, last is purple. If you're colorblind, you're screwed.
Okay.
Alright, So we're gonna FOIL these
Oh,
two
so you
parentheses
do
together.
2, and then you do the x, and then you do the 4?
Mm-hmm. So we do first. Okay. So we're gonna go through and FOIL these again. So I'm gonna do my first, which is the first in each parentheses, negative 2x times x,
2x?
2 times, what is that?
which is negative 2, and then x times x is x squared. Future x squared.
Wait, there's not a 1 in front of that x?
There is, but what's negative 2 times 1?
I don't know.
It's negative 2. So I didn't write it because I kind of just did that part in my head. Negative 2 times 1 is negative 2, so I just put it there. Okay, so I did my first, then I need to do my, I need to do the outside, negative 2x times 4.
I messed up, but that's okay.
That's what we're at.
No, I meant like, I wrote 1 on one side and none on the other.
That's fine. Alright, so I'm going to go negative 2x times 4. Negative 2 times 4 is negative 8. I'm going to put my x there because there's only the one x thing. I just write it down. Okay, that was my outside. For my inside, I'm going to go negative 4 times x.
Wait, that's a,
The two inside ones here.
wait, you did negative 2 times negative 4?
Negative 2x times positive 4 right here. So I went for my outside, I went from here.
Oh, that just looks whatever's next to the 4 and the green on the left. I just thought that.
It's kind of the same numbers so far. So.
It looks like that says negative 2x minus 4. No.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a time sign. That's supposed to be a time sign right there. Okay, for my inside, it's negative 4 times x, which is just negative 4x. And then for my last, it is negative 4 times 4, which is negative 16. Okay, almost done. I just need to combine my like terms and write out my answer. So, these are both x's, right? And negative. So, I can combine these. Negative 8x minus 4x is negative 12x. So, when you combine these, remember, combine like terms, it's just like you're plussing it together. Negative 8x plus negative 4x. You get negative 12x. So we combine those. And now we just have to write out our final answer. I've got negative 2x squared. I have minus, because it's a negative 12, minus 12x. Then I'm going to have minus 16, because it's a negative 16. And that's it. So we're going to do at least 2 more. You guys are going to help me with one, then you're going to do one on your own.
I go back.
You know, that's kind of dirty.
After the lesson.
That's okay, that's
Alright, so I'm going to get some random numbers going here. So you guys are going to help me with this one. It's up here.
Throw down.
Alright. So, just to write this out a little nicer, like you'll see it in a book, it's going to be 5x
You're a book.
plus 6.
So first, it'd be 5x times 2x?
Mhm.
Yeah.
So, we're going to go through and do our first. So, Lucas gave us the first here.
X
This
squared?
isn't in class?
No, not yet. This is just another practice one. So, wherever you have space, the back side is lots of space. So, you can do it there. So, our first was
10x squared.
5x times 2x, which 5 times 2 is 10. X times x is x squared.
I
Okay.
said 10x squared.
For the next one, Jake, what am I multiplying together for my outside?
5 times 4.
No, that is our last. Remember, outside.
Sorry.
5
Five and two.
How's it good?
6 and 4.
His
5
little
and
man's
4.
already got this.
Or
Easy.
Whoa.
So we're gonna multiply outside is 5x times negative 4. So if you don't do it in the FOIL order, that's fine. You just gotta be careful because when you combine, they might not be in the middle. So we're gonna do 5x times negative 4, and we're gonna get negative 20x. For the inside, that's my I, what are we gonna multiply, DeAndre?
Is that a negative one? Or is that negative 5?
Negative 4.
5x and
For inside?
Was that supposed to be a 4?
I'm so confused.
Oh,
What's going
no,
on?
it's-
6 and 2.
6
Inside are the 2 inside ones. 6 and 2x.
Told you. Down
So fire.
Ready to go 6 times
Direction
2x like
there.
this. To get 6 times 2 is 12, we get 12x. And then for the last, what are we multiplying together, Caleb?
So is that -6?
Last, remember, last in each parenthesis. So what's the last in this one?
6.
What's the last in the other one? So 6 times -4.
Easy.
Which is -24.
Easy.
Wait, so it's.
Mhm.
You're not telling me you're easy.
28.
No.
Oh,
No?
No, it's not.
Oh, wait, no, I'm wrong.
Yes.
What?
Yes, you are. That's 7 times 4.
Oops.
Okay, we're gonna do another one together.
My
after-
handwriting
before
was
you do
bad,
the
it made
class.
me mess up.
Negative 8. X.
Yep, for x. So we have to combine like terms before we write out our answer. -20x plus 12x is -8x, like Caleb said. Okay, so we are basically done, but we have to actually write our answer out. We can't just leave it like this. We gotta write it out. So I'm gonna have 10x squared minus 8x, because it's a negative there, and then minus 24. That's my final answer. 10x squared minus 8x minus 24. We're gonna do at least one more together. Then you guys are gonna try one. Actually, do you guys want to do another practice one together, or you want to do another in class or an in class?
in class.
In class?
They give us the work so we can get this done.
All right. Everybody have this one down though before I get rid of it.
Yeah.
You got it down, Lily? Okay. So your first in class problem. Let me get you some random numbers here.
So I can go after in-class problem?
After we go over it and everything.
Yep. 0.
Oh,
Get out of here,
nope,
0.
Nope,
Oh,
two zeros,
nobody
nope,
likes
nope,
you.
can't- Nope, you can't digit. Can't digit. Nope.
Oh, 4 times 4. No, oh, 20. It's 4 times 4.
There you go.
16. Okay.
All right, and then just to write it
4
out,
times 4 is 20.
just to write it out in a way you see it in the book, it's going to be 4x
16
plus 5,
Ollie, shut up.
and then 4x minus 8.
Outside, so it's 4 times -8.
So foil it, and then you guys are helping me.
4.
Foil it.
It's -32.
This lesson's a good one to make fun from.
The base.
I thought it was fun.
It would be on
Where can I write this at?
for -32. Just -32, right?
There is an x because it's 4x times
What if I
minus
instead both
13.
had X?
Then it's x squared.
Okay, okay. So either way, there's an X.
Yes.
Okay, I did.
You're doing good. Keep
First,
going.
outside.
Keep going.
Inside.
You're done. And when you speak,
Last.
angel, sing above.
Everyday word.
Sing the singing of a
Give you another minute or so.
song.
Looking pretty good so far.
Come here,
though.
go. Right here, what do you do this? Will that make it -12? Adding this together?
Yes.
Alright. Four.
Perfect. About 30 more seconds, and you guys are helping me.
Okay, so go with you.
I think so, Ira. I believe in you.
It's not gonna be me anyways.
What?
It's not gonna be me anyways.
Oh, don't you worry. Oh well. All right, Dancing Star, start us off. What are we gonna multiply together for first? 4x times 4x. And what do we get when we multiply them together? 16x squared. Ira, what do we get for outside? What are we multiplying?
4 times 8.
Don't forget, it's 4x times -8. Don't forget the x and the negative there.
Negative.
And what do you get after you multiply them, Ira?
I don't have a calculator.
What's 4 times? It's 4 times -8, or 4 times 8.
4 times 8? I don't know.
32.
Oh,
Negative.
So -32 because it's negative. And then-
42.
And then what's our last thing?
Huh?
And then what else do I need on this when I multiply it? It's not just a, it's not just
X,
negative 32.
X.
There we go. Alright, Tyler, what am I multiplying together next?
The
Or by
insides.
Yeah.
So it'd be 5 times 4x.
Yep.
5 times 4x is 20x.
It is. And then Lily, for my last, what am I multiplying together?
5 and 8.
Don't forget negative 8, but yeah. Oh no, I didn't change colors. No, I use that color.
Disappointment.
It's like it never happened.
Hello, Christmas. Christmas colors.
There you go. It's like it never happened. Alright, so we're doing 5 times negative 8. And what do we get, Lily, after we multiply them?
Negative 35. 40.
Yeah, negative 40. Okay, and then Lucas, we gotta combine like terms, right? What are we combining?
Wait, what?
Why are you holding
20x
the chair?
and negative 32x, which makes negative 12x.
Yeah. Put the chair down. Drop it.
Yeah,
Get yourself
right.
Dude, it's so light. Anyway, that's your holding the chair.
I made a dipsy daisy.
Alright, and then we are almost done. We have to write this all out now in one line. So it's going to be 16x squared minus 12x and minus 40. Alright, nice job, guys. You ready for your exit ticket, or you want to do another in class?
Skitty.
Exit ticket? Alright.
Yeah. Shut up.
Everybody have this down though? Anybody still working on it? Tyler, you still getting this?
Yes.
We got.
I accidentally did it wrong. On accident.
Uh-huh. That would be weird if you did it wrong on purpose. Heck with my education. 5 times negative 8 is 7. Alright, I'll get your exit ticket here in a second after Tyler gets this. Got it? Okay.
Hurry, Tyler.
I
So, this is going to be your exit ticket. I'll turn on Socrative in just a second, and then I'll put your homework on Google Classroom.
Wait, who said?
Alright, this is your exit ticket.
You sick?
And then just to write it out like you'll see it in the book, 6x plus 1, yeah.
Tyler, you go to jail.
And then
Go. You
7x
go. I'm gonna find out.
minus 7. Alright, that's your exit ticket. Foil it, then put it in Socrative. And then I'll put your homework on Google Classroom in just a second. Yep,
What's 6
7x
times 7?
minus
Is
7.
that 42?
You could also Desmos it.